Alrighty, folks, welcome on back to Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. Today we're going to do the mission The Killing Jar in the Ecropus sector for Scaevola. It should net us the Curato Mechadendrite, which will give us 2 additional HP on a cooldown of 3, as well as the Curato Claw, which will give us a 2 to 4 on a cooldown of 2, but it costs a cognition. We'll get some Blackstone, and we're up against Necrons and Scarabs. So let's get going. Ooh. Here you choose the tech priests and troops to take on a mission. Use left mouse button to add a unit to the Arvis lighter transport. Use RMB to remove. Okay. So if we want something like that, I'm going to... Oh. So I can't add another Canticle. So we have the one that heals 5. I'm going to try not to use it because of those, to get some of the other Canticles. But we'll have to see. Yeah, let's deploy. Tech Acquisitor Scaevola. I asked you on this mission because of your expertise with surveying alien artifacts and organisms. And so the heretics of Styges 8 can plunder this world for its secrets. Your assertion equals false. If objective concern offense, go to different mission. And leave you free to do as you will. A dereliction of logic. Scaevola. Mechanicus 16.4. Watch your brother, for his sin of heresy is thy sin of tolerance. Silva Tenebris evaluation commences, plus wonders, opportunities, secrets, rare chance for discovery, intelligence on Xenos, must not fail, exploit. The logic of your enthusiasm eludes me, Tech Acquisitor. My emotional cores return only peril to our mission, personnel, and the threat of the awakening Xenos. Therefore, I am on the mission. My role equal gather intelligence, seek truth, return to human comprehension. Dictates of Mars retrieval, gather knowledge for the good of all. And how are you to go about that, Scaevola? Field operations in person equal suboptimal. Sending tech priests instead equal optimal. First objective, gather field specimens for study. Location, Tomb of Ecropus. Commence immediately. Alright. So this is our first tomb outside of the tutorial. Apparently there's multiple paths that we can take. And I would like to explore all of them. Given the reports from the Tomb of Ecropus, there should be plenty of samples in there for you to collect, Magos. Of course, but first you have to kill them. Well, of course we do. Alright, so, what is this? Let's go here and find out. Oh, my talents equal dissection after the fact. I leave the location, identification, execution to your text priests, Magos. I trust this will be worth the effort, Scaevola. These are no mere labor servitors we are risking in these tombs. These are men and women, fellow devotees of the cult Mechanicus. Agreed, Mag. Valid point raised. Ensure human corpses are returned as well. Opportunity to study the effect of Necron on human flesh. Alright. Well, let's go over here. I want to know what this symbol means. It's a glyph. A single port designed for a Necron... What is that? Canoptech creature extrudes from this device. It's literally a 50-50 choice. Plus 2 HP. Okay. I wonder what the other one would have been. Alright, so there's another glyph. We'll go there last, I think. I want to see if there's anything here. Self-preservation versus curiosity. Conflict unresolved. Desirous of knowing what purpose chamber serves. Ah. The chamber head is lined with glowing green cylinders, each pulsing with power. The air is thick and greasy, and arcs of static electricity leap from the cohort's extremities as they approach. This chamber is almost certainly extremely dangerous, but it's the only way forward. We're going to study it. Warning, our presence has been detected. The Necrons are waking in response to your presence within the tomb. As you travel through each tomb, defense systems will start activating. This increases the difficulty of the mission. The longer you spend in the tomb, the harder the mission becomes. Exploring the depths of the tomb isn't without reward. There are unknown amounts of lost knowledge to be found for those willing to dig deeper. Well, alright, so awakening increased by 1 and we took 3 damage. Observation alone is not enough to understand the function of these energy-hungry devices. In attempting to dismantle one device, the cohort is subjected to a blast of plasma and burns and irradiates them, followed by a cascade of exotic particles that teleports them to a different chamber. They rue the questionable decisions to examine these machines closely as they make their way back to the mission path. Alright. So we're at a Tomb's Awake level of 1. Let's go in here. Opportunity detected. Necron combat tactics, weaponry capabilities illuminated. Study required. This chamber shows signs of having been the scene of a brutal gunfight. 2 Skitarii lie dead with marks from Gauss blasts all over the walls. Alright, so examines the chamber for data on the combat that took place. Eulogize is say a prayer for the fallen Skitarii. The cult Mechanicus exhorts its soldiers to memorialize their losses. Or we could exopropriate, which is salvage what gear you can from the dead. After all, it's a waste to leave it behind. No, I think we're going to eulogize in this case. Alright. The cohort pauses only to speak passages from the cult Mechanicus' scriptures, asking for the proper passage of the dead to join the supreme intelligence of the Omnissiah. Their determination is bolstered, but they gain little practical benefit. Well, the Necron initiative is decreased, so I'll take that. Let's go up here. Speculation. Tombs possess automatous... Bleh. I can say it in my head, but I can't say it out loud for some reason. Autonomous. Repair, defense, maintenance capabilities. Further study, yes. Have some collected for me, Fastinius. The chamber ahead has suffered damage from the shifting of the landscape above. Several dozen tiny beetle-shaped constructs are scurrying about industriously as they repair the damage. Attempt to collect several scarabs as to know how they act together. Greatest insights will be found. Conclusion commences. Scarabs, not individual constructs, but resource of the tomb itself. Whole tomb is form of Necron construct. Commence formulation wondrous kaleidoscope of hypothesis. 2 CP and 40 Blackstone. Okay. Oh, there was text there that I could have read. Oh, I'll have to remember that. Our presence has been detected. Yeah, we just... Extra Necrons in battle. Okay, that's fine. Commence enthusiasm. Acquire at all cost. One of the Necron warforms remains after the rest of its fallen constructs teleport away. It fades in and out of reality as if to disappear. I could execute it, we could extract it, or we could extrapolate it. We're going to extrapolate. Let's get some sensor readings in here. Data received. Cogitating. Error. 404 data does not conform to known reality. Known reality correction required. Fascinating. Couple more CP. Alright. And then let's head back this way real quick. We should be able to make it all the way back before we get a third tick here. I hope. Yeah. It seems to only tick up when you interact with areas that already have something. Last time this one healed us. This panel controls a heavy door leading to a treasure room beyond which is filled with cognition. If we can work out the right commands, then we can reap the rewards within. All right, let's try this one. A container of some sort that seemingly has raw binary seething within. Clearly, it is of Xenos origin. Sparks of data leak through the aged sealant used to contain the treasure within. A little bit of healing, but no cognition. That's fine. We have to fight these guys anyway. Necrons reanimate 1 turn faster. Seriously? Man! So we have extra Necrons. They reanimate a turn faster. Mission objective, collect, kill all enemies. Okay. So we've got 2 warriors over here. Both of us have melee and ranged, while one of us has enhanced ranged weapons. Okay, I'm going to put you here. We'll put you over here. Yeah, I like that. For now, at least. Alright, so I'm going to use your servo skull to reveal his stats. 7, and it's versus energy. Wow, these guys are, really? I would have to use 1. I do kind of want to come over here and scan this, though. Let's do that. That's going to use a CP, which is fine. More Blackstone, huh? Alright. Alright, this does energy damage. Dang it. I could use 2 CP to get in here and lock him down. I think we're going to. Right here. Alright. I should have shot him too. Oh well. 4 damage. He has 3 left. This does 3 to 5, so we should kill him next turn. Alright, let's grab this cognition. And then we're going to do the same thing here, except I'm actually going to use the skull. We're going to shoot him first. For apparently 1 damage. This uses a... But... Alright, so he's just straight up gone. You've killed a Necron unit with a critical hit. When you critically hit a Necron, they are unable to activate the reanimation protocols and are instantly teleported from battle. Okay. Alright. We need to bring in a little guy. Yeah. I'm not sure if they're going to get reinforcements or not. So let's come in here and lock down this Necron. I forget I can use the numbers and stuff like that. Alright, that's not bad. Okay, let's move up. Let's shoot. And let's move into melee range. Yeah, we don't have enough CP. Alright, let's come get some CP. Let's shoot again. Oh, nice. That's it? Really? 2 guys? You said there would be extras. I figured there'd be like 10. 2 is not bad. Circumstances evaluation confirming disappointment. Necrons employ teleportation technology to achieve post-destruction. Decorporation. Interrogative. Where do the remains go? Fascination intensifies. Upon destruction, the constructs vanish, leaving no samples to be collected. We can abandon, moving on, hoping the next combat will yield useful samples. We can analyze, which would thoroughly search the chamber for any components that might have been missed by the teleportation effect. Or we could archive, which would be pictographs from the Necron weapons. At least this information may be of use. Let's analyze. We got Awakening increased by 1, as well as a Sanctus Canister. Unit gains +2 damage, +3 movement, +10 crit chance until its next base attack. Oh, do you have to use those? The cohort returns from the tomb frustrated by the lack of physical samples of Necron constructs. However, the data they have gathered on the phasing out of Necrons remains illuminating in itself. Valuable data present, past. Totality of human knowledge increased. Mission conclusion positive. What did we just get? Survive the first mission. This is only the beginning. Okay. I cannot say I support your conclusion, Escavolia. Beneficial conclusion and itemization follows. Necron discorporation witnessed. Enemy constructs destroyed. Necron combat performance evaluated. Chances of functioning Necron available for dissection increased. My emotional cores are returning sensations of frustration and resentment, and I choose to acknowledge them. The lives of my tech priests are not to be risked for the fulfillment of your desires, Tech Inquisitor. They are there to be risked for the acquisition of intelligence, learning, sacred knowledge. Your understanding equals approvable. Alright. So, aside from the little bit... Oh, we got most of it back. Ah, well, that's not good. Okay. So we found a total of 115 Blackstone. 3 minutes. The battle took us 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Alright. Complete one mission without using a canticle. The next physical attack will deal +3 physical damage. Could have sworn we did more than that. Alright, so here is our 1 damage, 4 movement, crit chance. So if I swap out... Wait, 4 movement? Yeah, so if we swap out the gun and put in the healing ability... He can now only do melee, but he has a heal that we can use that would be useful. 130. I could upgrade each of them. What does this do? I don't want to actually click on it. Unlock a unique body part specific to this discipline. We could get a SWTOR head, which gives 2 HP and an energy armor. We could get leg, which gives 3 HP and 1 movement. We could get a torso, which is 8 HP. Or we could get arms, which is HP and crit chance. Or we could go with avoid all opportunity attacks and +3 to movement. I like that. That actually ups his augment capacity. So we could throw back in his gun. HP max 10, crit chance, movement distance 10. 1 CP, 1 mission, 4 augments equipped. Okay. And then our other guy here, I kind of want to do something similar, but I want to give him this one instead to do the extra damage. So this is just +4 range for ranged weapons. What would this give us? We've got HP and armor, HP and movement, HP and armor, straight up energy damage. But those all require an augment. Whereas if I... As my phone just goes nuts. If I get another one of these... Oh, that'd be nice. I think we're going to go with the cognition point. This will give us an extra augment slot, which will allow us to equip the orb. Wait, can I seriously put it over slot already in use? But I can't take out the servo skull. Okay. Okay. So that gives us extra damage, movement, and crit until the next base attack. So... let's see here. That's 12 meters. So it's really only 8? Yeah, it's really only 8. Alright, so this is 12. Come on. And we could get the damage up to 3 to 4. Alright, I like it. I like it. Oops. Now, can we do anything cool with our tech, or does this literally just show us? This just shows us. Okay. So we want to go through the missions quickly, and at the same time, we want to go through them slowly. We do have a new one for Scovolia. Still in the Ecropus sector. The works of the enemy. Skitarii in the tomb of Ekros have encountered a destroyer form of Necron that uses anti-gravitational technology. Tech Inquisitor Scovola is requesting a cohort engage Necron destroyers so this technology can be studied. We would get a scanner which extracts a cognition point directly from the target. Cognition gauge max increase. That would be useful. Blackstone, we'd face a flayed one and Necron warriors. Or we could go with Winds of Change, which is extra damage here. Basically, it's a better gun. As well as... yeah, I think we're going to do this. And we're going to do it as quickly as we can. So yeah, so these first couple episodes now with the missions may be a little bit shorter. We'll have to see how it goes. I would like... I'm putting quotes around that because it might not happen. I would like to do one mission per episode, but we'll have to see. So anyway, I'm going to end off today's episode here. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing and checking out some of my other content. And as always, I will catch you folks in the next episode. Stay frosty out there.